What's up, guys? So I just entered a long on SPY here. It's looking decent. We've got a really nice soft landing. Okay, nice soft landing here. We're at a major high time frame support zone on the 1 day. Okay, could maybe wick down a little bit lower. I would obviously close before then. Um, but we're just kind of seeing declining sell volume on this drop here, and that tells me that maybe sellers are running out of a little steam. Okay. We'll look at Top Goon X, and it's showing a buy approaching alert down here and showing nice upward momentum. So that's a good start for me. Um, let's see what else we have. Yeah, I mean, we have this nice 15-minute candle down here as well, a bullish engulfing candle. And then we have a retest on the open of this next candle, and now it's pushing up a little bit. So overall, decent signs. Could kind of wick around a little bit more. Starting to see a little bit of volume start to come back in. Okay. But we're seeing just this nice rounded bottom here. And price is starting to break this downtrend. So a good risk reward long for me. I mean, I basically wanted to see it hold right here. I got in pretty much on this test here of support. And I will basically close if it goes to my entry at this point. So extremely low risk position now, and I just hope that I see some follow through. OBV isn't really giving me much; it's kind of going sideways, so we just don't have that much volume coming in right now. You can see that even here on this 15-minute chart, we have declining volume, and then the next highest volume is on that buy candle. So we've got an extra 9 minutes till 30-minute close. I mean, if 30-minute closes like this, that'd be a great sign for the start. We're seeing some volume start to come in now. So hopefully we can create a higher low here and a higher high. Okay. And just keep stair stepping up and at least retest, this little resistance here, which is only about 3.3%. But that gives me some movement. And that probably will end up being where I close if it reaches, to be honest. Just because still below here, if it hits there, it can still chop quite a bit. So, yeah, but you see Tesla starting to push, and obviously SPY is the index. So we're seeing hopefully Apple will push here and help us out a little bit. But this is basically a risk-free trade now. And honestly, I could probably even close if this breaks down. All right. Nice strong 3-minute candle, bunch of nice lower wicks here. I don't really have like a true target for this, other than just looking at my immediate resistances. So like we're just tapping one right now. Okay. So that could leave us a little struggle. And I don't want to see any crazy harsh rejections or like fake breakdowns, okay? Like breakouts. Like I wouldn't want to see Tesla drop back down here because it would probably just break down. So I'm okay if they chop around a little bit, but I don't want to see any like harsh breakdowns of these little low time frame breakouts. So we've got 2 minutes left till 5-minute close. I would love to see it close up here and actually above that resistance. Okay, but really there's nothing left for me to do other than like I've already planned the trade out. I already took a low risk entry at a support, and now I'm just waiting. And basically, I wouldn't be surprised if it's just big, nuts down here, and I'll just close. And even if I panic sell at a small profit, I'd rather do that than take a loss here. So that's kind of where my head's at on this trade. But overall, I really do want to see this support now hold. And I just want to see it start taking out some of these short stop losses, okay? So people probably have stop losses on shorts up here. So I want to see these guys get taken out. And then ultimately, I want to retest that 99 SMA. Excuse me. And I want to see if any other resistances coincide with this little area here. So let me get rid of this. And I just want to see if I've got any other low time frame resistances up here. Not too much. I guess I've got this big wick over here, which is a little bit higher. I don't really have any EMAs around there. You can see 2H is right at support as well, so that's a good sign. Because remember, I'm always going to want to long at support and short at resistance. So I don't like that it's just stalling here, but It's not breaking down yet either. We have Top Gun X showing continued upside momentum, and actually anytime the momentum indicator goes in between this zone, usually you see a little pullback or some consolidation, and then ideally and typically you see more upside after that little pullback there. So hopefully we'll get some follow through here. If not, again, if I don't see follow through soon, I'll probably just close at a small profit. Not trying to get greedy here, not trying to, I need to have a good risk reward. So my risk reward at this point is probably, upon entry was probably like this anyway. So 0.3 and 0.03, which is obviously a great risk reward, right? And again, it's just a low time frame scalp. I've actually done some other trades already today. So this is kind of just to make a few extra bucks before I probably call it a day. So definitely want my risk to be low on this. I did get my nice 5-minute candle close that I wanted. It would have been better if it closed above that resistance, but since it didn't, that's probably why I saw a little pullback. And you see that we pulled back to this EMA, so now we're kind of bouncing around between EMAs. But we have flipped one on the 5-minute, which is a good sign. So now maybe we can go test on the 15-minute. And we have 4 minutes until the 30-minute candle close. And obviously, that's a nice bullish candle there. So at this point, my risk to reward, they could be trying to shake me out. But honestly, like, if price goes below here, I'm just going to get out. There's no reason for me to stay in at that point. And again, I'm really being conscious of my risk here. So Tesla's holding above the 99 SMA for now, so that's a good sign. Now we just see, kind of have to sit here and not do anything crazy, not make any dumb mistakes. I could actually go over and set a stop loss at least at break even on the exchange just to ensure that no matter what, I at least get out at break even in case it just somehow goes right before I can hit market close. But otherwise, that's all I got for you guys. I'm just watching now. If it goes to target, I will close. I'm not going to make this video much longer because it's already been 7 minutes now of kind of watching me sit here and click buttons. But yeah, so we'll hope for the follow through. We're getting a nice support hold. We've got this higher high here locally, which is a great start. 30-minute candle is going to look nice and strong, and that could give people some confidence to start getting in closer to this 30-minute close. 15 minutes nice and strong. And we just want to see some follow through now, right? We're consolidating above the breakout, usually a good sign. Tesla is now pushing as it broke above the 99 SMA, which is another good sign. Need Apple to get with the program and show a little strength. But overall, we're looking good. I can tighten my stop loss now. I'll probably click it into profit like here, just to lock in some profit, just in case, it decides to sell off on me. But overall, risk-free trade, and that's what we want to see. That is, anytime you can get your trade risk-free, that's when you feel great about the outcome regardless. Now, I could take a little bit of profit if I wanted to, but I haven't gotten much movement yet. It's not a crazy large position size. I actually do have a decent position size just because my risk was so low here. But again, I'd rather, on this tight of a move, I would rather either get stopped out at a little bit of profit or try to let it run. Like, there's just no point in me taking profit at this point. It just hasn't moved far enough for me yet. So hopefully we get that follow through. Top Gun X is still showing good momentum. OBV is pretty much flat on all time frames, which there's just lack of volatility in general today. So makes it a little riskier to hold, but hopefully we would see, again, never short a boring market is always what I say. We've got very boring soft landing here at support. So hopefully, and again, we've got 2 minutes till candle close, actually 1 minute now, and we're starting to see a little bit of push here and a little bit of buyers starting to take over now after it's coming out of this consolidation. So first boss, this EMA on the 5-minute chart, okay? Then second boss, this resistance here, and then third boss would be 401.50 area. So those are where I'm looking at, and we'll see if I get it. Otherwise, I'm still closing at a slight profit here regardless. So yeah, it's going to be a good outcome regardless of what happens, but hopefully I'll get my full target or at least close to it and call it good there. And obviously I'll be watching for reaction at other key levels if I see something that I don't like. But But again, you guys, this is looking solid. And this is why we don't short. This is where shorters are like, oh, I'm not too far underwater yet. And then all of a sudden you just see a blast as shorters just get pummeled because, you know, those shorts get squeezed. So that's what I'm hoping for. But, you know, in these conditions with how the markets look today, could get a little tricky. So we'll see here. And, yeah, I guess that's all I got for you guys. I'll go ahead and upload this and hopefully it'll run in my target in the meantime. So peace, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Oh, you gonna pump? You gonna pump? If this pumps, maybe we can accomplish a full video. This is now a 10-minute video, which is way too long for these, but I feel like I'm doing a live stream now. Pump, you little sucker. Anyway, you guys. All right, I'm really gonna go now. 30-minute close, nice and strong. So I'd honestly just want to see at this point some immediate upside reaction. I really don't want to mess around. So if I don't see upside here in the next minute, probably like now, whoops. For me on this trade now, I'm like probably putting my stop loss here. Okay, maximizing my unrealized profit at this point while trying to still capture a potential move, but I'm not risking it because if it breaks down here, it's probably going to go back to my entry at this point. So that's where I'm at, you guys. Anyway, yeah, I'm going to tighten my stop loss to that level. It's going to be really nice and tight. Maximize my unrealized profit. And, yeah, I'll be happy either way. So it's really tight stop loss now. I'm not going to give much unrealized profit back at all if it breaks down, which it looks like it's going to do, which it looks like I'm pretty much going to get stopped out here. And that's fine. Yeah, I just got stopped out. So it's okay. Concluded the trade. Made a few bucks. And, yes, it could still break up. Don't really care what happens now. Momentum stalled enough for me to not like the way it was looking. And I got out. I tightened my stop loss as much as I could. Still made a few bucks. And there we have it, you guys. So that was the trade. Peace.